Let us start by introducing myself. So, my name is Sudhir Kumar Singh, and I have done my BTech from IIT Kharagpur from the year 2013 to 17. And after that, I got placed in Coal India Limited, where I worked for almost a year and a half, and where I handled data-related aspects of the organization, like handling productivity and maintenance time-related issues, where I had to look through those data and see if uh, maintenance time can be reduced. And I successfully optimized the maintenance time and reduced it by 20 minutes, and thus increasing the productivity. And Coal India is basically one of the government organization. Uh, so after that, I've done my PhD in machine learning applications from IIT Kharagpur itself, and my research area basically focuses on application of advanced machine learning and deep learning model in the field of geotechnical engineering. And to be specific, I predict slope stability, like you see the highway slopes, or even if someone is familiar with any mines, open cast mine or underground mines. Is anyone familiar with any mining activity like open cast mines? Have you ever heard of anything related to mines? Okay, so you must be aware of the slopes around the highways. So my role was prediction, stability predictions of those slopes using machine learning and deep learning models. And I have published uh, around 4 to 5 peer-reviewed scientific papers in the journals. So actually, so let us start with what is data science. So since all of you have joined here today are interested in data science, so first let us understand what is data science. So data science combines the knowledge of maths, statistics, programming language like Python and R. So here we'll be using only, in this course, we'll be using only Python. So advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning with specific subject matter at hand, be it banking, healthcare, education, or any such other domains. And we try to uncover some actionable insights or try to make decisions based on the given data so that we can help a certain organization in growing. And these insights can be used to guide decision making and strategic planning. So the figure which we, sorry, I think someone's mic is on unmute. Can you please mute, or if you have any questions, then we can okay. So data science is combination of, like, we can see the circles, like one circle is of mathematics, then others cover computer science and domain expertise. So combining all this information, so data science is combination of all the information like mathematics, machine learning, data processing, statistics, and the knowledge of programming language. And we'll be using Python in this course. And it's also the domain expertise, like, I guess all of are from different backgrounds. Some have engineering backgrounds, some are from banking. I'm guessing that some are from banking or any other background. So domain expertise is also required if you want to apply data science to a particular field. So next, what are the life cycle of a data science process? So how do we approach a data science problem, or uh, how do we go on solving any data science problem, or what steps which we need to perform in a data science cycle? So first is like understanding the business, like what is the problem at hand? Like suppose, as I was discussing the PhD task which I was doing, like I was trying to predict the stability of slope. So first you have to ask what are the relevant questions related to the topic which you want to understand. So ask relevant questions and define objectives of the problem that needs to be tackled. Next is data mining. So the most important part is, before moving on to any data related problem, or in before giving any solutions, we need to have sufficient and relevant data in order to address those problems. So we need to gather and scrape data necessary for project. And next is data cleaning, because the data which we will get, which you will encounter during your task will not be necessarily all clean. There will be missing data. There will be outliers which needs to be handled. There will be certain uh, other kinds of means data cleaning step that needs to be done before finally preparing your data sets for further processes. Next is data exploration. So in data exploration, what we try to do is we see for the we see about for the descriptive statistics of we'll see in detail what is descriptive statistics in our live classes. So for today's class, I'm ta- I'm as I'm saying that descriptive statistics is related to anything about the information of data. Like suppose if I have let's say I have height and weight of a certain group of individuals, and based on these two columns, I want to predict, say, some dependent variable. So in data exploration phase, we go for descriptive statistics like what is the mean, median, mode. We'll understand each of these terms in more detail in live classes. And then we go for mean, median, mode, 75 percentile value, 25 percentile value. So these all convey some important information in making up any model in data science. Next, we go for feature engineering. Like suppose you have a problem where you have like say 50 or 100 number of features. By feature, I mean that you have 50 or 100 independent variables and you need to predict one or two dependent variables depending on the requirement. So in feature engineering, what we try to do is we try to come up with a solution like combining two to three independent variables to make a meaningful one variable, and we'll replace those three variables by just one variable. In this way, what we can do is we can reduce the amount of information, because larger the information, it will take more time to process, and also the computational requirement will be very high. So in engineering, we do that without in such a way that we don't lose any information from the columns we remove. So feature engineering is very important steps, and we must have a domain knowledge in which we are performing any task. And next we go for predictive modeling. Like after analyzing all the data, we go for applying any regression model or classification model, and we will study more about these models in the live classes in detail, and also the mathematics and the reason behind why a particular model behaves the way it is and why it is giving a particular result in a fashion. And also we need to understand the out, because just getting the prediction from a model is very simple, but we uh, we also need to understand why it is giving a certain output, because not always is that we require 100% prediction. We need to convince our stakeholders or our superiors that, okay, this the model has given this result because of this aspect. And we need to understand how each features are contributing in predicting that model. So all of these things will be covered in detail in live classes. And next we have data visualization, and we can perform this data visualization in starting phase also, like after data cleaning steps, to visualize the data, where we'll see like matplotlib and seaborn library, and we'll see different types of plot and what are their importance. Histogram has its own importance, box plot has its own importance, and similarly other visualization techniques and forms are there, and we will understand all of those techniques in the coming classes. So what is data science, and who are the data scientists? So data science is field of study, and data scientists are the people who work in that field. And you can think of one, I've put one analogy, like think of data science like cooking and data scientists as the chefs. So chefs don't do everything in the kitchen, like fixing the oven. That's more like what data engineers do with data pipelines. But the role of data science scientists start after a data engineer in an organization has provided us with the data. Then, then we proceed ahead with extracting meaningful information from those data. And similarly, data scientists decide what kind of data is needed for project. So a data scientist tells about his or her requirement to a data engineer that, okay, I need a certain information in this format. I need a data in a structured format. So data engineer gathers all the unstructured data and convert it into a meaningfully structured format. So a data scientist can use. So although data scientists can create machine learning models, making these models work on big scale usually need some extra computer skills. That's why data scientists often work with machine learning engineers who are like kitchen helpers who know how to use the kitchen gadgets better to cook a lot of food quickly. Because when we work in an organization, when which you will definitely in and coming, and some might be working also. So not every work is done by a single individual. So they like data scientists also don't perform all the tasks. So they are provided with data, and machine learning engineer tells us, okay, what kind of algorithm or what kind of machine learning algorithm can be used in this particular case. And next, we have data science do the same things as data analysts, like looking at data to find interesting patterns and making charts. But data scientists have a bigger toolbox. In data analysis, what we do is we don't make any predictive analysis like, okay, looking at the past value, what is the future value? We just look at the past value and try to come up with some information that analyze the trends within the existing past data. But in the role of data scientist is predicting from those past data what the future might look like. So next we have to do the job of data scientist, know a lot, not lot of computers and science, but I will be going through step-by-step process what are the roles and requirements of data scientists, and it is actually and it is for everyone, even who doesn't have any coding background. So I will be going from scratch how to start a data science problem, how to tackle that problem, and we'll cover the basics of Python, the basic of mathematics, linear algebra, concepts of statistics, and so on, which I will show you later what are the syllabus covered in this course. And so what are the requirement for you, what are the requirements which you will be required as a data scientist? So they have to really understand the company they are working for, asking the right question, and what are the problem that needs to be solved. So using maths and technical skills like mathematics is very essential for a data scientist, because behind every algorithm, behind every machine learning or deep learning algorithm, there is a mathematical logic. And if you understand that logic clearly, then you will very easily understand all the algorithms, and that mathematics is not that much complex. I'll be showing you how to understand those mathematics, because once you understand those mathematics, you will never forget any algorithm, like how a random forest work, how a linear regression work, how a logistic regression, how artificial neural network works. And also on the way, I will be guiding you through what are the interview questions which you can expect from these mathematics, because companies nowadays ask the mathematics and certain reasoning why, how this algorithm, how a random forest work, how feature importance are generated using random forest. So these questions I will be helping you to tackle these kinds of problem. Next, making predictions and using AI. So this is actually the task of a data scientist. And automate task means using Python programming, you need to automate certain tasks and need to tell stories with data. Means there should be a proper flow to handle any problem, like starting from identifying problem to conveying some meaningful information. There should be a proper flow. Like if you are telling someone that, okay, I have solved this problem using a data science approach, then you must tell him like you are telling him a story. Then it will be very easy for him to understand, because not because you cannot explain all the codes, all the mathematics behind any machine learning to everyone, because not all of the person understand those, and no need to go in that detail in making them explain each and everything. And so next is what data science versus business intelligence. So like I told you about like data analysis. So business intelligence is more or less similar to data analysis. And data science, as I told you earlier, that it required prediction from using the past data. So I'll quickly go through this slide. So business intelligence encompasses the array of technologies and methodologies employed for data aggregation, data mining, data management, and data visualization. So business intelligence system and process enable users to extract actionable insights from quantitative data, facilitating evidence-based decision-making across various sectors. And the emphasis of BI lies predominantly on historical data, like I said, past data, rendering you just have to analyze those past data to come up with some certain kind of meaningful, actionable insights. Conversely, data science encompasses a broader spectrum of tools and analytical techniques, sharing some overlap with BI in terms of data manipulation and analysis. However, data science extends beyond the descriptive analysis predominant in BI and employing predictive analytics and machine learning algorithms to forecast future events, which I told you earlier. So, so this is the main difference between business intelligence and data science. And you can decide means all of you which are who are present here can decide which field to choose, which is more appealing to them, like business intelligence or data science. So what are some of the use cases? So the use cases of data science are numerous. Actually, I've listed just a few. So nowadays, actually, you will see everywhere there is a role, there is importance of data science in any industry, be it education, IT, banking. Uh, like banking sector, a global bank enhances its loan approval process through mobile application by analyzing credit risks. Automotive and electronics, like the self-driving car, uses computer vision and AI. Process automation, like cognitive business process optimization, media entertainment. So if you can think of anything, all all those things uses data science and machine learning or deep learning or anything which we will cover in this course is utilizing. I can give you like one real means one instance, like nowadays every engineering branches in IIT or NIT or any of the private institution, like every engineering branch, be it, no, I'm not telling about just computer science or the field related to computer science. I'm telling about civil engineering, mining, mechanical, or even chemical. And all these branches are also opening specialized courses for that particular branch, like uh, machine learning specialization in civil engineering, in electrical, mechanical. So every IIT, NIT, or any private institution is also opening machine learning and data science specialization for all the engineering branches. This shows how data science is progressing and what is the future. So next, for giving you the uh, opportunity, what are the opportunity? This is actually one of the survey which is conducted in IIT Kharagpur. So this is one of the recent placement survey. So you can see that the most prominent job which you can see is one is of software development engineers and next is data science and ML. So the size of the circle is telling you how much company visited in this placement season, like 23, 24, I think. So you can see that the role of the position or the role of data science is as comparable to software development engineer. And this has been increasing exponentially. Earlier, when I was graduating, actually, the companies which were coming to recruit us had very limited number of data science opportunities. But now, as I have done PhD, I have talked to other graduate students, and they have told that now most of the companies are, as you can see also, this is what real survey you can find on Facebook, like you can type Avas IIT KZP and you can see for yourself this survey, and some other surveys are also there related to this. So you can see the lots of opportunities are being created in this field, and there and you must have heard that with the advent of AI, the role of data science or software engineer will not be there, but that is not absolutely true. That is, I don't, I I don't at all agree with this line that AI will replace data science or the role of software development engineer, because no one can replace these jobs, and this will be evident in coming years, because if that will be the case, then all the engineering branches all will not be opening the a particular specialization in data science or ML. So next, I have also highlighted some of the future aspects of how data science will remain a thriving career, how you can be, how you can go ahead to pursue a career in data science. Like increased demand for data science, the demand for data science professional is expected to continue growing as business and organization seeks to leverage big data for competitive advantage. This includes not only data scientists, but also data engineers, data analysts, and machine learning engineers. I agree that with coming of AI, like you must have heard of ChatGPT, the task will be quite easy, but having the skill of data science will further enhance your position, or will that role will not be vanished at all in particular organization, because new position will be created in order to, like, if someone has created chat gpt then there must be some kind of person which needs to understand how chat gpt works, what are the outputs it is giving, and how to further enhance those outputs. And advancement in AI and machine learning, like continued advancement in AI and machine learning technologies, will drive the development of more sophisticated data analysis tools and algorithms. This includes the integration of AI with other technologies like Internet of Things. So, current, so currently the government is trying to focus on Industry 4.0, trying to connect everything with Internet of Things like smart cities, healthcare, in manufacturing, in engineering, in mining engineering even. So anyway, uh, so I while at IIT Kharagpur, I was also a part of one of the society like AGV, Autonomous Ground Vehicle. So they work on uh, a vehicle which is given by Mahindra, I think Mahindra, and they work on making it autonomous. And those is that job is basically performed by graduate students of third and fourth year of any departments. Like I have seen students from mechanical, civil, mining, electrical, electronics, computer science. So all of the departments students participate in that, and they participate in international events like IGVC. I think IGVC, you can look for that IGVC, and they get prestigious awards and podium positions also in that international cost activities. So next, automation in data science, like automation technologies will streamline many data science processes from data cleaning and pre-pro. So the time will be saved due to coming of this AI, but not at all that all the position of data science will be replaced by AI. This will allow data scientists to focus more on strategic tasks and less on routine operations. So next is democratization of data, tools and platforms that simplify data analysis and allow users without a deep technical background to gain insights from data will become more prevalent, because if we don't have any understanding of how a data will behave or how a particular model will is predicting, then will not be able to convey with same confidence the results which we are getting from our model. So so that's why the role of data science will not be going anywhere. So edge computing, quantum computing, cross-disciplinary skills, like I told, that data science is being covered in almost any engineering or non-engineering background as well, and sustainability and climate change. I have also worked with people with different background, like working on sustainability of mines. They are also using data science approach for coming up with an optimized plan for production of a mine. So if you can think of anything, data science will be involved in that field. So next, what tools which we'll be using during this entire course. So first, programming language, like will be only focusing on Python, and in that we'll be looking at libraries like Pandas, NumPy, SciPy, Scikit, and all other libraries for machine learning and deep learning libraries, which I will be discussing further. when we'll go with the live classes. And next we have will understand a little about SQL. Not will not go in depth of SQL, but we'll understand the basic of SQL and how to retrieve and extract data from a. Because being a data scientist, you must know a little bit about SQL because it is asked in nowadays, I think in almost all the interviews. So you must have a basic knowledge of SQL. So we'll be covering till that point, like what are the questions which will be which is asked to data scientists. Next, we have data visualization tools where we'll be covering only matplotlib and cbond in Python only. Next, we'll be using machine learning workflows and deep learning workflows and data wrangling tools, and the integrated IDE which we'll be using and notebooks are like Jupyter Notebook and Google Colab. So uh, I think we'll be majorly focusing on Google Colab because it is open source. For Jupyter Notebook, I think it requires you installing Anaconda, which might be quite heavy for some of you. So all the works which will be using in this course or any projects which will be seeing in this course can be easily done on Google Colab itself. So next, what are the courses which we'll be covering? And remember that the order which I will be mentioning here may not be exactly same when we'll be following. Like we can start with Python, then go for maths for data science or something like that. So this is just what I will be discussing what all the topics will be covering. So like in maths for data science, we'll be going with linear algebra, calculus, differentiation, integration, probability and statistics. Then we'll have module based assessment at the end of each module, and project based on everything which will be cover live projects and also relevant projects which you can show in your CV and which will be helpful for you uh, when you will be applying for some jobs for data scientist role. And then we'll be going for Python basics like introduction to Jupyter Notebook and Google Colab, data types, in what are different types of data, conditional list and else, loops, list comprehension, functions, and methods. Oops. So we'll not be going because just by covering these things in Python, you will be able to means handle all the data science related tasks. So we don't need to go in that much detail in Python, understanding everything in Python. These topics will be sufficient. Next, we'll be studying about Python, what Python libraries we'll be using like NumPy, Pandas, and based on some, we'll be assigning you some projects. Then data pre-processing, data visualization, and machine learning. Like you can see that machine learning, there are different types of machine learning like supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement. And we'll be covering all of these things which is mentioned here. In supervised, like we'll go with regression, classification, clustering, association. In unsupervised, semi-supervised, mix of both unsupervised and supervised. And also we'll be covering some basics of reinforcement learning. We will not be going in much detail for reinforcement learning, but we'll be going we'll be talking something about reinforcement learning in such a manner that you will be able to answer the interview question if asked for reinforcement learning, because that much question is not asked for a data science position from reinforcement learning. So next we have dimensionality reduction concepts like principal component analysis, linear discriminant analysis, TSNE, and then practice projects. And next is very important thing like model interpretability, class imbalance, anomaly detection. And model interpretability, which I was talking about, is like every organization tackles the problem differently at their level. Like sometimes you require that, okay, accuracy should be 99% or above. If it is above 99, it's well and good. But I in banking sector or something like the company or which are providing loans or analyzing credit risk analysis, understanding how each parameter is behaving, how each parameter is contributing towards predicting a particular output is more necessary than than getting the predictions right, because actually you have to compromise between interpretability and accuracy, because if you go for models which increases accuracy, then that will be very less interpretable. That will be very black box in nature. You won't be able to understand how that model is predicting. You will just give some input and that it will predict some output. So you'll not understand what input, how each input is contributing towards giving a particular output, because that is also very beneficial for someone. So next we have unsupervised learning, and then we have project based on unsupervised learning. Like next we'll move to deep learning, where we'll understand the mathematics and the reasoning behind artificial neural network, how it works. Then we will go for more complex algorithms like convolutional neural network, work with image, RNN, generative adversarial network, convolutional autoencoder, variational autoencoder, and we'll cover each in detail and how these algorithm works. Then we'll go for basic reinforcement learning, where we'll see one simple project. Then we'll move towards NLP, which is actually, I think, today NLP is the most asked requirements for a data science. If you see any job portal, that there will be requirement of an NLP engineer. Specifically, they will be asking for an NLP engineer, or the individual should have at least some experience with NLP. So in that, we'll be covering all the major topics which are relevant and which will be essential for you choosing a career in data science, like bag of words, TF-IDF, what2x, RNN, LSTM, GRUs, PyLSTMs, BERT, glove, transformer. And then we have some projects and some topics for computer visions. Like you can see that this is the object detection, uh, one of the object detection program image, identifying different objects on a street like traffic light. So we'll see that in computer vision. And next we have the large language model based projects, and generative AI based projects. And here you can see that generative AI uses all kind of data, structure, unstructured text, voice, images, anything you give, and you can expect some output in the form of information. Like you can ask questions and you can get an answer. You can uh, put a prompt and you can expect image and things like that. And next we'll go for understanding some of the recommender systems. Like you must have seen how Netflix, Amazon Prime, and how they suggest videos, how Flipkart and Amazon suggest you the product just by looking at your history or by others' history with similar background as yours. And then we go for time series analysis, where we will look at autoregressive moving average approach and seasonality based autoregressive moving average approach. And these things are quite widely used in stock market predictions. And so this is the topics which we'll be covering in the data science course, which will be starting from 2nd April. And what are our other offerings apart from data science course by Forum D? So we also offer a course in Azure Data Engineering, as I talked about earlier. Before, when I was telling about the role of data science, how a data engineer provides the data scientist with a structured and meaningful data. Then a deep course or advanced course on Python, where you will get a deep understanding on Python program and command on Python programming language. And SQL, like I talked about, we'll be covering just basic SQL, which is required in data science tasks. But we have a separate of course where you can enroll and get a proper and thorough understanding how about SQL programming. Then data science, which we discussed today. Then we have a course on web development, Power BI for business intelligence, and Tableau. So I think, and apart from that, I'll also be guiding you towards making your CV, also how to make it more industry friendly, how you should prepare a CV to get it shortlisted. And apart from that, I will also be on the way providing you resources like what are the, because apart from data science, there are many companies, product and service based companies, like they ask also questions related to puzzles. They also ask questions related to guesstimate, like Guesstimate is something like you will be given questions like, okay, let's say there is an outlet of McDonald's on a Delhi airport, and they will ask that, okay, so so you just guess how many number of burgers that McD outlet will sell in a day on Delhi airport. So problem like these are frequently asked in many companies, and from my experience, also I have seen the companies asking these kind of questions. So I'll be sharing you a list of material also how to handle these type of question apart from the data science question, uh, because just answering data science questions is not is will not uh, finalize your position, because they also ask prior to reaching to that part or that portion of interview. There are many companies which will ask first puzzle and then guesstimate, and this is the industry standard procedure which is followed. And uh, I have seen live at IT Kharagpur when I was a part. So this will help you quite well in coming months, and then you can prepare yourself better. So I think that is all from my side for today, for today's demo class. And if anyone has any doubt regarding this or any content or anything, you are you are free to ask.
Hi, sir. Anil here. So I have a
Yeah,
query.
hi Anit.
So the
Yeah,
query
yeah.
which
Okay.
I am asking now, which is I guess it is a basic question. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
about that. What exactly
no,
the
no, it's
what
fine, it's
exactly the
fine.
difference? What exactly the difference between data engineering and data science? Like how these
Yeah,
will be.
okay, okay. Okay. So the difference between data engineering and data scientist is that, suppose the role of data engineer is that he gathers information from all different sources, like different sources. Let's say that you have information coming from 5 different locations, and from those 5 different locations, the information is coming in haphazard way. There is no proper structure to that, and the role of data engineer is to combine all those information from 5 different places in a meaningful manner, in a structured, in a tabular format, because all the information which will be coming to him will not be always in a structured format. And then after he has managed all those steps and converted a data into a tabular format, then the role of data scientist begins. Then he will provide that data, that is structured data, in which the data will be in tabular format. Like there will be data in column format, which you might be aware of. Like in Excel, there will be now the data scientist will be provided a data in Excel format, where he will be having some different features, like some different columns which will be input column and some column which will be output column. So that's the and then he will proceed with performing further, like predictive analysis, uh, or getting information from, like the getting information from past. That kind of work is of data scientist. So is it
Oh,
now somewhat clear?
yeah, I got
Means
it. I got it. And
okay.
then one more thing,
Yeah,
will it be covered as a certification as well? All the courses which you just explained us. So Azure data engineering, Python, SQL, those are will be covered in
yeah. Actually,
certification as well,
no,
right?
no. Yeah, that
Mm.
will be covered, but that is separate. Means I have written in our offerings, but that I will not be taking. This is separate offering. This is separate courses. Like Azure
O-
Data Engineering is a separate course.
Okay,
Python is a separate course. SQL is separate course. In
okay,
that you
okay,
can get in the. Okay,
okay, got it.
okay.
And one more thing, for Azure
Yeah,
data engineering, is there
yeah.
any particular degree kind of things? Not right. Like, I mean,
No,
anyone can learn that,
means
right?
yeah. It's open for everyone. No prior requirement, or even any no requirement of any background or any
Okay.
prerequisites are required.
Okay, cool. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for clarification.
Okay. No problem. So any more questions from anyone? So have I cleared all the doubts? Looks like I have cleared all the doubts and no one is asking any questions.
Yeah, clear from my side. It's good to go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Hi. Uh,
Uh,
may may I know your name?
yeah, it's Rishikesh.
Okay. Okay, Rushikesh. Go ahead.
Sir, will you please tell us regarding the projects what you are going to cover in the course? A short idea regarding the projects, what they are going to be.
Achha, okay. So let's start with okay. So first project, I will not be going with projects related to that Python library data pre-processing. I will going with machine learning projects uh, we'll be covering like classification based projects. You will be given some relevant live problem statement at hand, let's say like identifying based on the given data that whether that transaction is fraudulent or not fraudulent. You will be provided with many number of such options which and you have to perform one of those projects. And similarly for regression based algorithm, we will be giving you one projects where you have to apply different regression algorithms like say how you must have heard like housing prediction. The problem is not exactly similar to that housing prediction data, but you will be given some relevant projects which you can write in your CV, and that will tackle some real life problems as well. And next, for unsupervised learning is like you will be given some data for a particular store or where a particular store needs to open its next branch or something like that. Then for deep learning, we can I can also there can be multiple projects. So one can be like one image to image based project you can give one image, and based on your requirement you can generate another image from that image. And similarly for computer vision, you will be given a project based on object detection, semantic segmentation, and YOLO based detection, all those things. NLP, you will be covering I will be providing you with data where uh, I think where you can you will be you'll need to apply like you will also apply like simple concepts like TF IDF work to it, but also you will be giving you projects based on transformer mul- multi input and multiple input and multiple output kind of things. And for LLM, you will be developing one uh, application similar to Chat GPT based on your domain. I was part of one mining GPT, so it tells us all the information about mining. If I want to ask some question related to mining industry, it will answer that. So based on your interest or your, I will if if you don't have that much data, we'll be providing you some data. Then you can use that data to come up with models like Chat GPT. And similarly for recommender systems and time series analysis, some projects will be there like collaborative filtering and content based filtering. Like you will design something similar to how Netflix or how Amazon Prime Video perform collaborative filtering or content based filtering. And time series analysis, you will be given some stock market data and you can work on that project. So is it clear, Rushikesh?
Yeah, sir, got it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, fine. Any more questions from anyone?
Sorry, sir. Actually, I forgot one more question. Like, see, actually, is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
online or offline?
No, this is online course. It will
Okay.
be from, sorry, go ahead.
Is there any chance like offline kind of things?
Sorry, I didn't get the last part.
I mean,
Uh,
is there any offline classes are there?
Offline? No, no, not right now actually.
Okay, it's
Uh,
only online, right?
it's
Online.
only it's purely online.
Okay, okay. What would be the duration? Like how many months it would take to
Three,
finish the data
yeah,
science?
yeah. The course which we have designed is 3 to 4 months. It can finish in between 3 to 4 months.
Okay, how about Azure data engineering? Because I'm interested in Azure data. So
Acha, okay, okay, sure. Okay, let
how
me
about that?
see if yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see if we have someone from. So, hi Arun. Hello, are you there?
No, no, Arun sir is not there. So tell me, what is the issue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, Anil is asking that what is the duration for Azure Data Engineering course? How much
yeah,
time
yeah.
it will take to complete this?
It will take
Because I've been.
almost for Azure data engineering, it will take almost 2.5 months.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
And like for data science also, like it will take almost 2.5 to 3 months.
Okay. Is there any demo classes for
Hello,
Azure data?
Yeah, yeah, we have demo classes, but date is
hello.
not decided yet. Okay. So
Okay.
we will update you in a group. So we will add you in a group for Azure data engineering, like demo sessions group. So we'll add
Okay.
you. So each and every updates will be posted on that particular group. So you will get your answer over
Okay.
there.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks for that.
No issue. And anyone else like
Yes, sir.
want to yeah, tell me.
Sir, what is the fees of
Yeah,
course?
fees. So for both the course fees is 20K. 20K 20.
Okay, sir.
So if you want to like start your career with the Azure data science, then the fees will be 20K. So you can pay 20K and then start.
The placement assistance.
We have only placement
place.
guidance. Okay. So
So placement, I think there's not a system, but we can guide you to make you industry ready, like I discussed. Uh, for data and science part, I will be handling that part. So I can look after your CV. Even I can suggest you how to come up with the CV related to data science. What are the things which needs to be included in your CV? And also, as I told you, I will also be helping you with some materials. And if time permits, I can also go with like that questions which I discussed, like puzzle based questions, guesstimate, because those questions are also asked for a data scientist and all other interview questions. So that part I will be covering, or I will be providing you the resources. And also
Also
since
adding to yeah, adding to Sudhir
yeah, since okay.
yeah, so you will get once you update your CV on Naukri, so you will get ample of calls from the companies. Okay, go ahead, Sudhir.
Yeah, and I was also saying that being an alumnus of IIT Kharagpur, so I was network of people who are working in different domains of data science in different fields. So based on your requirement or based on the requirement, I can also refer you to that position if there is opening in certain positions, and if I have, so that also can be done from for my for this part, for data science part. And also, I would like to add that I have seen many CVs being there, being a part of this year, this placement season only. I was interacting with few of the graduate students who were graduating. So I have seen what are the companies are asking in their CVs, what are the requirements, what are the keywords which they are looking for, and how to prepare. Because I have handled those kind of graduate students also. I have talked to them and I have seen the surveys and all other things. So I can help you with that part. So that kind of assistance you will get from my side.
Yeah, so we have a separate sessions for like resume building. So like you guys
Yeah,
can
yeah.
like ask
Hmm.
your queries over there. Okay, on that particular session, so that you will be benefited for that. Also, like the keyword is most important part of the part when you are looking for a job opportunities. Then, so Sudhir will help you to like how to like what is mentioning on that particular scene. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Sudhir.
And also we can go for mock interviews because I have been part of many interview processes as well. So I know how to handle those kind of things. So uh, means that can prepare you well for your career, or if you're preparing for any interview, that will help you a lot, I think. So
Yeah,
any
anyone
more
else?
questions?
Yeah.
I would like to add one thing, that be assured that you will be industry ready after taking this course, because this course is designed in such a fashion that you can be employed in this position in any company. So this will uh, this will take you through the journey in which you will be able to learn things which are actually practiced in industry and which is required. And once you will, like Gautam mentioned, that once you will update your profile in Naukri, you will see how many responses you are getting based on the skills which you will be learning here, I think which will be quite beneficial. So that's what I want to add.
Anyone have any query? I think we are good here. So like if anyone have any query, you can ask your doubts regarding your jobs,
Yeah,
regarding the
yeah. Actually,
any of the topics. Yeah.
I think Ansh was asking in chat that about the class timing. So it's 1.5 hour class for 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, it's flexible. So suppose we can go for some other days if due to some reason someone is not available on that particular day. But it's for generally it's from Monday to Thursday, 8 to 9:30, 1.5 hour class. So I think no one has any doubt, or anyone has any doubt left. So we can still.
Hi, sir. Anil again. And one more thing, if the
Yeah.
person is having some experience like
Uh,
2 to 3 years, so if
okay.
he wants to switch data and so data, something like that. So will it
Yeah.
be, I mean, you guys will help us to fill the gap of the 2 years, something like that. Is there any?
Means
Things you have
experience in
different
some
domain,
other in different
domain.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay, 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 got it. Thanks.
Because this is the field where people from varied background comes, like even from I have seen people from core engineering branches who have done jobs like myself also. I worked in Coal India, which is a mining industry, and similar to me, my other friends who have worked in ISRO, which in mechanical position, now are shifting towards data scientist, and they have made their transitions and they are happily satisfied, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not a problem.
Okay, cool.
So I think if anyone doesn't have any question, we can wrap up, or if someone has any question, they can go ahead.
I think we are good here. So I think I don't see like
Okay, then I
anyone have
think
any questions?
The
No, like
duration of course.
yeah, actually duration is approximately around 3 months, 3 to 3.5 months, like that, and 1.5 hour course for 4 days in a week.
I think everything is mentioned over the syllabus also. So like you can check that particular syllabus. So you will get your like half of the queries over there. Okay, so I think we will
So
good.
where
We will
so
good here.
where
So
is the
like we will send
syllabus?
you like registration link. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ansh,
I
please
think
proceed.
Sir, where is the syllabus?
So syllabus is
syllabus.
already sent in a group. So we will send you and we will send you again in a group. So you will get the syllabus or like we will send you separately also. Okay.
Sir, I will not in this group.
Okay. Let me check with that group. Then we will add you. You can like please the number is already mentioned on like below this sheet. So like you can take the
You can see in this
click the
presentation
photo.
also,
Yeah.
yeah, some number is mentioned, so you can contact there and you will be added there. And then you can get the syllabus also.
Okay, sir.
I
So
said,
also
if you
you
don't
can like
mind, I said, if you don't mind, could you please add me in the group of Azure Data Engineering, something called, is there any group? If there is any
yes
group, could you
yes
please add me on that, no? Because I'm just
yeah
wanted to know the all the schedules and when you will be the demo and demo conducting.
yes
So if you don't mind,
yeah definitely we will add you.
okay, thanks for that.
Okay. You can just ping me on that number like 617. The last number is 617. You can just ping me, then we will add you.
In the same group or it's separate, I need to send.
Like for Azure data engineering, we have separate group. For data science, we have separate group. So we will add you on both. Okay.
You
Okay,
you can message on that directly. That the number ending with 617. You can message him directly that I need to be added to Azure in data engineering,
yeah.
and
Oh,
he will add you. And ans for you also, you can message to that group. Sorry, that number and the number ending with 617, and you will be added to data science group, and you will get your syllabus there.
Those who are not added in that group, then you guys just can just ping. Okay. Okay. So there we are good here. So like it's time to wrap up.
Okay.
So thank you guys for
Thanks,
joining.
thanks, thanks for all
Thank you
For
everyone
doing
questions
for
and
this.
thank
clarification.
you
Thanks.
for
Okay,
yeah. Thank you everyone for joining, and hopeful, and I'm hoping to see some of you from 2nd of April. So thank you. Thank you.